to Julie now for this next segment. Julie?
There we go. Couldn't find the unmute button. Anyway, hi everyone. I'm Julie Wood. I'm the Senior Director at Vivli. I just wanted to spend a minute really just thanking our members who are really work with the Vivli team to make this all possible and do share and go kind of above and beyond to do all they can to share their data. All the members are listed here. And the ones with the red circle are our new members who have joined this year. And then, so that was our industry new members. And then you can see we also have some new members from the NIH data sharing community, including NIH HEAL and NIDDK Central Repository that have also joined Vivli. And speaking on behalf of those new members, I would like to introduce Karen Anthony, who has agreed to share her experiences of what it's like to be a new member of Vivli. So I'm going to turn over to Karen to just share her experiences. Thanks so much for joining us, Karen.
Thank you, Julie, for introducing me. And also thank you for giving me the opportunity on behalf of Sanofi to share our first impressions and experience with Vivli as a Vivli member. So let me see if this works. Yes. So I thought that I will start with a little bit of background. So like probably most of the Vivli members, Sanofi has a long history of sharing data externally. We are contributing data to initiatives for secondary research since many years. We were the founding members of another data sharing portal, CSDR, and have shared since then data regularly with external researchers. Then when Vivli was founded, to be frank, it took us a while to get to a point of decision for a change and to move on. But eventually our main reason for becoming a member of Vivli was that we chose to go beyond just checking the box when it comes to our data sharing commitment. Instead, we wanted to be part of a portal that combines both, being most attractive to the research community and also providing us as the sponsor maximum support. So it's now been about 9 months that we are a member of Vivli, and we are happy for our choice, or with our choice, for several reasons, which I would like to share the following. So obviously there's this growing number of member companies we just heard, and the number of trials available for requests to the research community, which are both impressive, promising, and we think very attractive for research, secondary research. But we also think that Vivli does a great job in supporting us, the sponsors, by taking on a lot of the administrative burden and workload we were used to do ourselves up to now. So when we transitioned to Vivli, we had about 30 requests that we planned to move over to the Vivli platform. And I can share, yes, it was a lot of work, but at the same time, we experienced great and very sufficient support from the Vivli team, which made it doable to transition everything over really within a few months. So yeah, thank you again for this support and great experience. And then now having insight, how Vivli works at the back end and looking at the day-to-day operations, we experienced that Vivli, we can say significantly simplifies our process and reduces really our administrative workload. So let me just share a few points here. The ease to communicate with Vivli and the research team, and less need to communicate with other sponsors, since those steps are taken on by Vivli. Having the same process for listed and unlisted studies is something which benefits us at least. No need to execute a data sharing any longer. And I'm sure those who have shared via other portals know what I'm talking about. Export requests. Here, it wasn't easy for us to give up this kind of control. And to be honest, we wish to have a little bit more transparency on the rules of exports. But eventually it comes with a great facilitation for our workload. And then last but not least, the chasing of manuscripts for publication and other tasks, which Vivli supports greatly. And then last but not least, what we appreciate also very much is the very proactive approach when it comes to moving requests along, especially the persistence in following up, in getting things done, to jump in, to send reminders, and so on. So these are just first impressions we think are really great. And then also the very proactive approach in implementing changes operationally or the website, and this constant looking for new opportunities to widen, to enhance data sharing. So in a nutshell, we consider being a member of Vivli as a great benefit and improvement to our own process. And we are sure we made the right choice. Maybe as a last point, what I wanted to also share are a few things we think could be or could have a potential for future improvements for Vivli. Engagement in the standardization of how data are anonymized for data sharing. I think we heard about this earlier today, is something we think would benefit clearly the research community. Then having a lighter process for sharing clinical documents or summary table information via secure environment is something we think could be looked into, or something like being a protective repository for genetic and genomic data in the future is something we think would certainly greatly enhance the Vivli portal. So thank you for listening, and I pass it back on to Julie.
Thank you so much, Karen. We really appreciate your comments and having you as a member as we do our continued discussions with all of our members. Thank you.